Hey guys, it's me, Sam, and today I will be piercing my belly button. Um, Obviously, I know I am not exactly skinny. Well aware of this. You do not have to tell me. I'm currently working on becoming fit and getting abs and shrinking my boobs. Okay? I don't need any comments about that, whether it's a week from now or 10 years after I upload this, okay? Okay. Also, disclaimer, I know I am not a professional. This is not a tutorial on how to pierce your belly button at home. Do not do what I am doing. Go to a professional. I am a hypocritical, okay? I'm being as sanitary as I possibly can. And I'm not doing this 100% the way a professional piercer would, okay? Disclaimer over. Okay, so I'm piercing my belly button with a rainbowish thing. I have the barbell soaking in hydrogen peroxide to sanitize it. I know this is not the way to 100% sterilize it. The balls on it are acrylic. The balls are not in the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide and alcohol can make the acrylic balls crack or break. So I have them in this solution that I made. It's hot water. I don't know if you can see it. But it's hot water mixed with Dawn soap because it's gentle on skin, and sea salt, non-iodized sea salt, because that is very good for skin and fresh piercings. Here's a bag of belly rings that I bought online. I wanted to use this one, but I couldn't get the top ball off to put in the solution, so I'm using the rainbowish one. I'll be doing like a little belly button haul or whatever to show y'all in detail each one of those. That'll be up next week right after I'm done recording this. I'm using a piercing needle, proper piercing needle. I'm going to touch it as little as possible. 14 gauge hollow needle. As you can see, there's a scar from where I previously pierced my belly button. I don't know if I'll be piercing in the same spot again because the barbells are shorter than I thought. I might do it lower. I've already washed my hands twice. Y'all have seen everything I've touched. My belly button just now, the cup, and the needle, and the bag. That's it. Touch nothing else. First thing I'm going to do is sanitize my belly button with the solution and Q-tip. Now, I'm flipping the side, dipping in the solution again, and cleaning it even more. I'm making sure that I'm getting everywhere inside. I'm throwing this one away and grabbing a new one just to make sure it's very nicely sanitized. Now, because I don't want to try to pierce a soapy piercing, I'm going to take clean, dry toilet paper and wipe it off just to get the soap off. So, Now, what I'm about to do next, very bad. Don't ever do this if you decide to pierce yourself. I'm going to numb myself with ice. Don't ever do this. I'm a wimp. I cannot handle pain when it comes to piercing. Any other type of pain in the world, and I'm good. But piercings fucking suck, and it's not the first time I've pierced myself. So, I have not touched the ice at all, not one time. The thing I took the ice out of is rubber, so I just popped it out straight onto the paper towel. Now we're just gonna wait. I wonder what song's next. I don't want to click over to the other thing I have open in case of just destroying the stream. Dying in LA by Panic at the Disco. It's a good song. I'm gonna keep the ice on here until it hurts. Shit, I forgot to grab my forceps. I have forceps. Be right back. I have forceps made for piercings that I'm going to use. And it's going in the hydrogen peroxide. When you're dying in LA. I probably should have marked my piercing before I started the ice because now it's wet again. But like I said, I'm not a professional. Y'all should have seen the way I pierced my helix in 7th grade. I literally just numbed it with ice and stuck the jewelry right through. No needle, no nothing. I still have the jewelry I used to. Although it healed pretty nicely. There's hardly any scar tissue. Like, you can't even see the scar tissue. Let's like push it out. I really don't like signing. I really don't like signing with one hand. It feels weird. I'm gonna attempt to flip this over without touching it. Okay. reached the 10-minute mark and no piercing yet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing this as a live stream because I have no editing software. I'm literally recording this on my laptop like I did when I shaved half my head. Oh, hey, y'all like my hair update? Fucking ad! Ah! Sneak peek of how I sign songs that y'all probably won't see videos of for another 5 years because I suck at signing. Okay. The ice is coming off. My stomach looks pretty red to me. I don't know if y'all can see it though. Taking more toilet paper. Get rid of all that. And also to mark it. Obviously not the jewelry I'm going to be using because I'm not a big pink fan and it's not sterilized. Just trying to see if this is long enough. What do you guys think? Nobody's watching and nobody's going to watch until way after this because I have no subscribers. No offense to the 64 subscribers I actually do have. Okay, so I pierced my belly button several times. One of the times I pierced it here, and the needle came out here. Like, that's way too small. I don't like that at all. But I think where this bottom part is where I'm going to pierce it this time. So it's like actually in my belly button and not above it. I'm going to sterilize it. One. Taking a non-toxic gel pen to mark it. And then here's the end. And then another time I pierced my belly button. I liked where the first one was at the top. But then it came out all the way down here. So it was like a really big piercing. I never had jewelry for it before, so I literally just left the needle in, but then I took it out the next day both times. Oh no, I think the first time I left it in for 2 days, and the second time I left it in, I took it out the next day. So that's where I marked it. Even that might be too big, but then again, it's gonna be like squished together, especially because I'm peeling it back. So I think it's good. I'm gonna wash my hands again because I just touched unsanitized stuff. Like I did not sanitize the outside of this pen or the bag that all that jewelry goes in. I need to put this back in the jewelry bag though. And I'm using hot water. Water as hot as I can get it in this sink. Over 15 minutes. I'm sorry this is taking so long. What I'm also gonna do all this heating up, put this ice back on because it's lost all around here. Alright, it's hot. See if I can press my belly button with the ice on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm not going to count this one. That's on 17 minutes. Actually, 50 seconds. Sorry, you're watching. Oh, no. Katrina lady. Oh, we're almost at 17 minutes. Okay, yeah, it's definitely fine. 30 seconds. I don't have any more paper towels. I'm not going to use that towel because it's not sanitary. It's been sitting in here for over a week and it's been used before, so I'm just shaking my hands out. You don't even see my arms jiggling. Ignore that. And there's a cut on my hand. I really shouldn't be piercing myself right now because I have a cut. Come in. Oh, here. Here's some toilet paper. That's never been used. Well, it's been used once. If it hadn't been used, that starter piece would still be stuck. Okay, it might actually be time to do the piercing. I should have just made this a premiere. Nobody's watching this. Last time I did a live, it took 30 minutes for someone to actually watch it. Got water on my keyboard. Oh, you should see me. The crown is on. Okay, yeah, ice is on again. And my markings completely came off. Fuck my life. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this quickly. Clamps. Needle is about to go in. Ignore the crack. Tell me which one is worse. See, this is why you should not use ice. It makes it tougher for the needle to go through. It makes your skin tighten up. Okay. What I'm doing now is getting the barbell out of the hydrogen peroxide. It's exactly the same as the jewelry I showed you earlier. The balls have been soaking in here this whole time, so I'm taking the balls out. They're nice and sanitary now. It's been 20 minutes. Trying really hard not to drop it. Shit. Okay, I caught it. I'm putting it back in the solution now, and I'm gonna get the other ball out. I'm laying the barbell on this. It's clean, so I can dry off the ball, one end of the ball. This looks perfect. No, don't go in there. Okay. It looks crooked, but that's because I'm trying to keep it from stabbing me. It's not crooked, I swear. So here's what the jewelry looks like. If you see what I mean by rainbowish, not a full rainbow. Literally the colors are blue, green, and orange. But in certain lights, it looks like they're the other colors of the rainbow. So now I'm just going to thread this through. I know you're supposed to put it in the other way, but you saw that I dropped the other end. So it's through. It's starting to bleed. Now I'm screwing on the other ball. It doesn't want to get on. Okay. My belly button is pierced. I'm going to dry it off and my hands off so I can make sure the balls are nice and tight. Because I'm gonna be really depressed if they fall off in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna have to re-pierce it. I'm gonna have different jewelry. It went right through. Oh, my hands are still a little bit. Just for good measure. But see, this is another pro. that I like ice. I'm not trying to justify using ice at all. I'm just saying why I like it. Yeah, let's see. My belly button is crooked. Like it's not centered with the rest of my body, like my boobs. Kind of over to the right a little bit, so it looks crooked on camera. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do a sea salt soak. And I'm throwing all of these paper towels and toilet paper that I used. All in the trash. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is a sea salt soak. So I'm going to turn on this water, start heating it up. "27 minutes in." Jesus Christ. Okay. I like it. I really like it. So I've got non-iodized sea salt in here. I'm sure you can't see it because it's fucking salt in a white cup. That's hot. Could be hotter. Also, you like my hair slicked back? What do y'all think? I had on my ROTC uniform to school today, so I slicked it all back to keep it off my ears and my face. Okay, now I'm going to use clean Q-tips to mix it up. Dead ass, almost 30 minutes in, and there's still no one watching. Yeah, mixing that kind of destroys the Q-tips. You don't know what a sea salt soak? It's exactly what it sounds. You take hot, warm water mixed with non-iodized sea salt, and you put it on your piercings, and you let it soak for 10 minutes. Make sure you surround it completely. I recently pierced my nipple, this nipple, and I have the same kind of jewelry in there that came with the belly ring thing. I look like I have love handles, but that's just naturally how my hips are because I went like 5 years not buying any new underwear because I didn't know what point I needed to buy new underwear. And my mother never took me shopping. And you can see my stretch marks. So I'm going to put these up a bit. Actually, I can show y'all the jewelry I have in my nipple right now without showing you my nipple. Actually, I'm gonna. Oh shit. Yeah, make sure this is tight or else it's gonna spill everywhere. I don't even remember what jewelry I have in like my boob. Ah, okay. That's it. Okay. You know what? I'll look for that when I'm done with this silk. And I'm leaning back to make sure it's completely covered. It is. I can feel like it is. I look so dumb and fat on this camera. I'm so sorry to you guys. Here, I'll move the camera up a bit so you don't have to look at this. There. Okay. Here, actually. There, okay. Now you don't have to look at my fat ass. You just see me leaning against. That's a hiccup. I'm sure all y'all hate me. I feel like all y'all hate me because I pierced myself at home. The reason I didn't do the other nipple at the same time is the exact reason you think I did. It's because I did it at home. I couldn't get the nipple or I couldn't get the needle to go all the way through my nipple because I had used ice. And I didn't want to fight with it and risk infection, so there's me kind of being smart. Not really, though. I didn't want to risk infection, so I took the needle out and let it heal. I think it's healed. There's no more scabs. I'm pretty sure it's healed. Excuse me sticking my hand on my boob. I feel no scar tissue. I'm going to pierce my nipple tomorrow because my friend is giving me a nipple bar. Because when I pierced this one, I left the needle in for 2 weeks while I was waiting for this jewelry to come in because my friend bought it a few days after I gave her the money instead of the day I gave her the money, and then we were on spring break. So I had to wait a full 2 weeks, and my body did not like that needle. It didn't really reject. I had like 2 signs of rejection, while at the same time having signs that it was healing really well. And this started happening 2 weeks after I did it, and not a few days. Like when piercings reject, they reject a few days afterwards. No, this one didn't do that. I had no infection. I still don't have an infection. Sorry, I get distracted really easily. I'm already tired of doing the sea salt soap. I'm also really impatient. But I still have 6 minutes. Okay, also sea salt soaps are the best things you can do to clean a piercing because we naturally have salt. We have salt in our bodies. So, your body's used to having salt on and in it, so it won't reject it because certain cleaners can cause infection because they're foreign to the body. So I'm not buying any of that fancy piercing healing crap when I can just use sea salt soaps, more modern sea salt. Shit, I'm falling. Okay. Because I'm standing on a rug, I'm just going to push the rug. So I am going to get top surgery one day. I'll show you all my nipple piercings after I get top surgery, if I still have them. But I'm not going to show you all now because it's my nipple. I have dysphoria. I don't sexualize boobs or nipples. I don't think they should be sexualized. I see them as things to feed your child with. So if I didn't have dysphoria, I totally would show you all my nipple. But I don't have that confidence yet. One day I will. I'll probably have to take the nipple piercings out when I do get top surgery so they can actually like do the surgery because my nipples are really big and they'll have to cut off part of my nipple. My back is itchy. Trying to find. What I did is I took the small part of the balls, small balls. Here it is. And put them on the same barbell. And then I put the big balls on another barbell. So I have small balls right now. I'll have big balls soon though. Where'd it go? Fuck. Oh, okay. So I have this end, and then also this end of my boob. It's exactly like this, but the balls are smaller. So, yeah. I really wish. I'm sorry. I stutter a lot. I'm still really bad at YouTube, even though I've done it for several years. You were the one. Ooh, I could finally fix me. Looking at my history of bad love. I really wish I could have done this one, but I could not get the bottom ball sanitized because I couldn't get it off, and I didn't want to risk it cracking. So I didn't, but I'm sure this will be the first one I changed the jewelry to once it's healed enough. But yeah, these are just basic acrylic balls. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Here's it up close. It's just blue and white stripes. Oh, did y'all hear about Johnny Depp supposedly abusing his ex-wife? Well, it turns out he actually didn't, and that his wife made false allegations about it and actually recently came out about it. And the reason he didn't say anything is because he didn't want it to seem like he was, I don't know, weak or something. 15 more seconds. Yes, I go down to the second. What's really, I'm not going to show y'all all these barbell or these belly rings because then there'd be no point in me doing a belly button haul video. But what's really annoying about these is that there's no doubles. I really thought there'd be doubles. So I was really looking forward to having matching jewelry in my nipples. But the irritating part is that there's pieces that almost match. Like there'll be a black and blue or blue and white one that look really similar except for this tiny spot actually. And then they'll also be the same design but different colors. And that's also really irritating to me. Oh shit, okay. Done with the sea salt soak. Done with that. Don't ever reuse a sea salt solution that you've made after putting it on your piercing. After you do the soak, it is contaminated. And you're like, it's kind of like cross-contaminating. I think that's actually exactly what it is. You're cross-contaminating your piercings and putting your piercings at a higher risk of infection. So Dumping that out, I need to do a sea salt soak for my nipple. Taking clean toilet paper to wipe off all this water and shit. And this is why you don't mess with your piercings. Because it bleeds. Obviously, I'm not bleeding a lot, which is more because the numbness is definitely gone by now, and I'm starting to feel the pain. But then again, salt hurts. My first few salt soaks on my nipple hurt. So that's not surprising at all. There's dried salt around it, so I'm just trying to get that off. Maybe if I take like a dry. So yeah, tell me what y'all think about the Johnny Depp thing. I don't know a lot about it, so I'm probably wrong about some of it. I can't wait until I'm like skinny. Like I can barely suck my stomach in, but even if I were that much skinnier, I'd be happy. Oh, I still have this solution that I used to clean it, the salt and soap solution. Dumping that out as well. Throwing all 3 of these cups away because they've all been used. Okay, well that is the end of this live. I wore this shirt yesterday, so I don't know if it's exactly clean or not, so I'm gonna put, I don't have any Band-Aids, so I'm gonna take a few pieces, a few squares. I'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfectly day. Fold it up to cover this so it doesn't get snapped or anything. This feels really weird. It's uneven. Oh, it wasn't uneven. It was just a corner that was folded. I'm sorry if y'all couldn't understand me half this video. Well, I was going to do a video me signing this, but y'all already know how I'm going to sign it, so fuck it. Actually, I probably still will. Okay, that is the end of this live stream. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I probably didn't. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of criticism on it. 16-year-old piercing himself at home. Transgender piercing himself at home. That would have been a great title for this. Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to immediately film the belly button hole thingamajig. So you're about to see my belly button again if you watch that video. I'm going to see my badass belly button. So bye-bye.